Hello there. So do you know you can actually practice nursing in Canada? I mean, work and practice as a registered nurse in Canada even without having a background degree in nursing or without having any prior experience in nursing science. They call it after degree course here in Canada. And today on my YouTube channel, I'm going to be sharing with you or walking you through the processes by which you can use to get that up and running. And note, this is for people who have their bachelors in other related fields already. When I mean related fields, I do not mean medicine or nursing. I mean like you have a bachelor's in any field at all, actually. So maybe related is not even needed in that place. Yes. So if you think you'll be interested in this information, so if you're interested in this content, why not continue watching and don't forget to subscribe. So welcome once again to another exciting time on Nosifila Health and Lifestyle YouTube channel. To my returning subscribers, I say thank you. To those who are here to subscribe, it takes just a few minutes to subscribe and it is relatively free. I do health, lifestyle and everything nursing on this channel. And you know, lifestyle encompasses everything. It encompasses motherhood, it encompasses your physical life, your spiritual life, your emotional life and mental health. Everything. This channel is all encompassing. Now let us move straight right into the agenda of the day. Now the first thing you actually need basically is your interest. Are you really interested in nursing? It's not just about how much nursing is going to pay me out of the country, because relatively if you look at it, the amount or what nurses get per hour is not even equivalent to what they do. That is the truth. I don't think any organization anywhere in the world can truly pay nurses for what they do, because nursing is sacrificial. It takes your time, it takes your moment, it takes tangible things from you. So if you're someone that is embedded in family, relationship, you have to really dedicate time to do those things if you are going to be working as a nurse. Nursing can be tiring, it can be frustrating. Every day is not rosy. Sometimes you feel like quitting, sometimes you feel like crying, sometimes you feel, who sent me a message, who asked me to come into this profession, oh my god. Yes, it is like that. But then if it's your passion, you can always pull through. So the first thing you want to know or you want to have as a requirement for what I'm going to share today is you have a bachelor's degree in another field, in any field of your choice. Fishery, farming, botanica, what they call it, or botany, in anything at all. And we are going. So this is one of the perks of being a nurse. When I got this yummy food, I was so excited to eat it. But 2 hours down the line, this has been opened on my table without having time to eat, because I got a call that a patient is unresponsive and we had to do the rapid response squad, you know. So it's okay. Some days are like that. Some days are. So I took down some point here so that I do not forget anything or miss out anything, and I want us to be fast with it. So after your interest, you will need to secure an admission. You can secure your admission from Nigeria or secure it when you have your permanent residence, and that's when you get into Canada here. Now, the only difference between you securing your admission in Nigeria and securing it when you come here is the fact that with a permanent residence, which is your PR, you are going to be eligible to the government funding that is called a student loan that can help you to sort out your school fees. But if you are not eligible for that, you probably have a sponsor that is going to sponsor your education. But if you don't have that, then you have to be prepared to pay × 4 of what the normal students are going to be paying here as an international student. And the cost, the tuition, from my information that I gathered recently, is $3,000 per semester. And then in year 1 you have 3 semesters, in year 2 you have 3 semesters. That means semesters in year 1 and 3 semesters in year 2. That means you're going to be spending $9,000 in year 1 and $9,000 in year 2. That's relatively $18,000. Let's just say with feeding and everything, you should not be having less than $25,000, because currently in Canada, $10,000 is the approved minimum. How do I put it now? What's the English I should use now? Like the amount of cash or money expected for you to have to survive as a person living in Canada for 1 year. Yes, so it might be tasking if you do not have a student loan or a PR, but you know, we always find a way to survive. So that is for there. So I've discussed about admission and the costing. So I'm going to be dropping the links of, I got the links of 2 universities already. There are universities offering it. We have U of A, which is University of Alberta. We have U of C, University of Calgary, University of Lethbridge, University of Saskatchewan. The only difference between those universities and University of Saskatchewan runs this course for 3 years. Now the duration of this course is 2 years, but you're going to be doing prerequisite courses for at least like a year. Yes, you will. Now that is where the problem comes in, because they know a lot of people will be interested in nursing, and they'll be interested in the admission process. They have to put some things in place, which is the fact that they have what we call prerequisite courses. Now these prerequisite courses, you will be tested on them and you have to pass really well. I mean, having grade A all through, or at least grade B, not a C. If you have a C, you have to retake that course. In fact, having a C in a particular course can make you have 1 year carryover. It's not like Nigeria that they can give you 3 months or 6 months summer classes. They do not do something like that here. They want full preparedness. Yes. So the prerequisite courses are anatomy, physiology. You're going to do English language. You're going to do statistics, medical microbiology, and psychology. Yes, and those prerequisite courses you must pass really well. And you can either have the prerequisite courses before the CASPA. The CASPA is the English exam. Now somebody want to ask me, what if I have IELTS as well? If you have IELTS, you still need to do the CASPA, because it is one of the one of the things needed for one of the requirements here. That's a better word. So you're going to do CASPA, and you're also going to do the prerequisite courses. Now what does CASPA test you on? CASPA tests you on it tests your objective skills, it tests your social skills, it tests your professionalism, and of course your communication skills. Yeah, so basically that is it. Then if you're going to be applying for next year September session, by next year September, April, you should be done with every of your credentials, submitting your credentials, submitting everything, because when you put in for the admission, they're going to ask you to submit your credentials, the BSc credentials you have, right? And you're going to submit your course outline to them as well. So for people that will say, no, Sophia, what is the step-by-step? Now the step-by-step is that go to the link I have on beneath. I'm going to put some description in the bio. Read up the description, go to the link I have there, make more inquiries yourself, put in for the admission. From the admission process, once you put in for it, they are going to start sending you messages themselves on what to do next. If they want you to send your credentials, you are going to have that message. If they want you to do this or do that, you're going to have that message. But the basic thing I am supposed to give you is how you can get started. I'm just trying to check to see that I'm not missing any information, how you can get started and how you can get into the program. If you have any question, however, please drop them for me in the comment section. Remember to like this video and share it with your friends that may be interested in nursing science after they must have gotten a degree in another course. Yes, it's a very good one to look out for. And for nurses that are already practicing in Nigeria or are here, you can also do this course. Yes, it's not just for non-medical personnel. Nurses like me that have been practicing in Nigeria, when they come here, some of them usually start all over again. So rather than go through all the NAS process, you have to do NAS, you have to do CANA, you have to write ANAP exam, you can just go for this one. The only thing is that you have to pass the prerequisites, and I think as nurses, the prerequisites shouldn't be so tedious. Yes, there will be some stress and changes, but it's not what we cannot manage. Yes, so you can actually be prepared that the course is not just for 3 years. You're going to be spending roughly 3 years, because prerequisite takes like 1 year and the main course takes another 2 years. So we are looking at 3 years in total to become a registered nurse in Canada if you are using this route. Yes, I hope this information has been able to help somebody, and yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. I know I am still going to do the part 2 of becoming to Canada as a registered nurse, how you and going through the nurse process. I still have a part 2 which I'm going